Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another topic related to Cobol, where we will learn how we can utilize compute statement in order to perform some computation or calculation with the help of variables as well as hard-coded values. Yes, there are some scenarios in your project where we are supposed to implement the computation or maybe the calculation, but there we have some values in terms of variables and some value we are supposed to pass as a hard-coded value. So in that scenarios, how we can utilize compute statement in COBOL program, that thing we are going to discuss in this particular session. So session would be the same. We are going to proceed in the same manner. Like firstly, I'll explain you the basic syntax which I have written already in my COBOL program. Then later on, I'll explain you the requirement and accordingly we will write the code from scratch. We will declare variables, write the main logic, display the required values, and will verify the output as well. Right? But before we start the discussion, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions because these all sessions are in proper sequence and sync, even they are connected with each other. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Okay, because for now, for time being, we are just focusing on the compute with hard coded and uh, variables, right? Hard-coded values and variable. But prior to the session, we have already discussed various things related to uh, compute statement. Okay, so that's why I'm recommending you to please go and check out the previously published sessions first. Fine. I think now we are good to start with the session. So here you can see I have already created one program with the name TSCB-PGM80. I'll just take option 2 over here, and now you can see firstly we have initialized or we have specified the identification division. What is identification division? Identification division is mainly used to store the information related to program identity. Okay, so here what we are going to do, we are going to store the program identity. For example, you can see we have one program ID which is denoting program name and author which is denoting the author name. Okay, likewise if you have any other information for program identity, you can store it here, but for time being I'm just using only these two values. Then from line number 5 to line number 7 we have mentioned the comment line. Now how to mention the comment line? So to initialize the comment line you just need to put asterisk on 7th position from the first line. Okay, so let's say if I want to put comment in the, I want to make this line as a comment, so what I will do, I will place my cursor on the very first position. From here I'll count till 7, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now on 7th position, exactly on 7th position, when we put asterisk which is a star, okay, then it will start, or that will then it will consider this particular line as a comment line. Okay, so after that doesn't matter what you are writing, it will be considered as a comment. Right now I just prepared this box like structure, otherwise you can write anything. Let's say if I want to write something like this, so I can write it, because after this asterisk whatever we will write will be considered as a comment line. Okay, but I just want to show you the comment or the topic as a box like structure, that's why I have created like this. Likewise we have declared the 6th line as a comment line and 7th line as a comment line. Okay, comments are very important and played a very important role in development phase. So whenever there is a need, please provide a necessary comment. It is up to you like how you would like to show that comment, but there should be some comments so that other developer can also understand what you have written there. Okay, now you can see compute with variable and hard-coded value is the topic name, so I just put it in a comment line. Now after that we can see on line number 9 stop run is written, because this thing we are going to use when we are going to terminate the program. But prior to that there should be some logic, because we are going to write it scratch from scratch. So let me add it here. Okay, so here what we are going to do, we are going to declare data division. Why? Because data division is the first thing that we need if you are going to declare the variable in your program. Okay, so let me declare the variable. So for that we will write here data division, and in this data division let's add some blank lines so that we can write everything properly. So I'll simply write here I20 to insert 20 blank line, and then we will write here any particular character which you can see right here. Okay, now here we will put working storage section. Okay, so working storage section has been added, and under this working storage section we can write the variables, or we can declare the variables. So to declare any variable, what we need firstly, we firstly need the level number. So let's use the level number as 01, which is denoting the higher data hierarchy. And after this, what we will do, we will specify the variable name or data name. So let's say I want to declare the variable as profit1. Okay, so now this profit1 name is used whenever you want to access or use this variable throughout the program. Let's say if you want to display the value, you will use the same name. If you want to customize or change the value, you can use the same name. Okay, fine. After that, we will write here PIC, which is denoting picture clause, with 9 of 3, where 9 is denoting numeric and 3 is denoting the length. So numeric data type is denoted by 9 and length is denoted by 3. Okay, after that, once we are ready with this, we will use the value clause to initialize some value. So let's say I initialize the value as 3. So we are ready with the one variable, which is profit1, which can hold up to 3-digit numeric value, and currently the value is stored as 3. Likewise, we will declare another variable. So level number is 01, profit, profit, profit2, PIC 9 of 3, same data type and length, and then the value clause. This time I'm going to assign the value as 2. Fine. As our requirement is that we want to implement the thing where we are going to compute the result with hard-coded values and variables. So 2 variables is enough for this demo, and other 2 value we will specify as a hard-coded value. Okay, but we would need one more variable for storing the result. So let's declare that variable. Same level number 01, variable name would be the result. Okay, then we will specify PIC for picture clause, 9 of 3 for numeric digit, and there we don't need here we don't need the value clause. Why? Because we are going to receive the output for this result variable from the calculation, through the calculation, not directly by assigning it. Okay, that's why I'm skip this part. I am not using the value clause, and we all know that value clause is a optional clause. So after that, what we are going to do, we are going to utilize the procedure division. So procedure division. Okay, in this procedure division we will print the actual values. So just simply write here display profit. So this is the same pattern we follow in every session. Like before doing the actual calculation, we print the actual values before any modification, and then we compare the values. So it will give a clear picture on output screen. Okay, so profit1 value before any modification, profit1 value before any modification is profit1. Okay, likewise I will use another display command, display profit2 value before any modification, profit2 profit2. So we have just printed the both values, and third value there is result. So we don't want to print result because we know there is nothing as of now, because we have not computed anything. So it's time to perform computation. So for that I will use compute statement with result, and the value would be the profit1 plus profit2 plus, and here I will write 10 minus 5. So now you can see two values are assigned through variables and two values are hard coded. So this is how you can use, and right now I'm just using the simple logic, but you can make it more complex. Like you can make a combination of variables and hard coded value, and then whatever the result we will get after computation will be stored into this result variable. So after that we will print the result value. So result here we will put result variable. Okay, so we are ready with this result. Now it's time to remove the unnecessary lines because there are some extra blank lines, so let's clear it out. It will give a clear picture to source. Fine, so we are ready with this source. Let's verify the output. I'll just compile it. It is compiled successfully. Now I'm calling it. So you can see profit value, profit 1 value before any modification is 3, profit 2 value before any modification is 2, and the output is 10. Okay, so this is what we were expecting because we have provided the value as 3 and 2. So let's do it manually. 3 plus 2 is 5, then 5 plus 10 is 15, and then minus 5 is 10. And this is what we have got. Okay, so this is how we can utilize the computer statement in order to perform calculation using variables as well as hard-coded value. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharmit.